according to sources, or someone said this, Ibu, I think his name is, of Wrestling Purists. Like I said in Saturday, CM Punk's long-term goal is to succeed Shawn Michaels in NXT. Was told he was buzzing last night, didn't sleep, and flew to Orlando. He'll be doing a lot of observing tonight, seeing how things work over there in terms of TV production.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if this is surprising, but I'm actually like for this. And the reason being is
Welcome.
I mean, it's okay. So I'm for the idea of it. I don't know how he would do, so I can't be like, oh well, history has proven that like,
Yeah.
he would be good at this. I feel like this is kind of given him like a new lease on life in a way, like maybe trying to. I mean, he knows that he's getting to an age where he's not going to be able to have an in-ring career for much longer.
Mm-hmm.
Not because he wants it to end, but his body's not going to be able to do it for a whole lot longer. And I think that if this is a goal that he wants, and that maybe in a way they're entertaining it, because they did say in these reports too that the NXT people are basically like, it's an open door policy with him, like he can come and go as he pleases, and so Shawn Michaels is like willing for him to be there and like work with the talent and whatever, like not in an official capacity, but
Oh,
enough
mentor. Yeah.
yeah, but obviously enough to like understand what's going on and whatever, develop some relationships. But I think that might be, I don't think it might be. I think it is going to be a big reason why this run with WWE might actually work for him. Because if he has a bigger goal in mind and it's something as serious as running an entire branch of the WWE, then he's probably going to try and actually be a changed person on his best behavior, like actually trying to take advantage of the opportunity that they are giving him because they didn't need to let him come back. And I think that if he's serious about wanting to run NXT eventually and mentor the up and coming talent, then he has to take this opportunity and run with it and make sure that he does everything correctly, because he knows the second he does anything problematic or causes any
He's
sort of
gone.
issue, he's done. And that means so are the chances of you replacing Shawn Michaels. So that might be worthy enough for him to be like, okay, I can't really do my BS antics, or I can't really get involved in this argument with this dude or whatever, like it might actually
Yeah.
work in their favor to at least entertain it, even if it's not something that's going to happen for 10 or 20 years.
It just it when you have all these NXT wrestlers look up to a guy like Punk,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the future, you have a responsibility in your hands. And we've seen him post the pictures and whatnot on social media. Like, that's the next generation that is right now and that looked up to you
Mm-hmm.
when you were there. So you could have that literal full circle moment, come to Jesus moment, whatever you want to call it, of, oh, I should take this seriously and not screw it up and not let my ego get in the way of things. And it
Mm-hmm.
seems like he's married. I mean, he has his dog Larry, which is, the way he talked about him in some video I watch, is like basically a child
Yeah.
to him. So that changes someone. And now you have these other kids essentially that you're going to look after, so they become your responsibility. When you have more responsibility
Mm.
on your plate, then you have to step up, and it forces you to step up. And this is kind of what it's doing. It's forcing him to step up and have these goals to execute.
And I think with the conversations that he's having with them, like Indy Hartwell telling him that she felt betrayed when he walked
Mm-hmm.
out. Like you don't want to then actively get involved in like the development of wrestlers down in NXT and then do the exact same thing. You know what I mean? Especially people like Cora and Roxanne who idolized him and AJ. Like you don't want to let them be able to say never meet your heroes, like
Yeah,
you
you don't
don't
want them
want
to say
that to
that.
happen. And it's like he doesn't even have to take over the company soon. But whenever he's decided that his in-ring career is over, guarantee you they would hire him as a trainer or something. Even
Yeah.
like imagine him being like the promo class person. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
Something
Like
easy
doesn't
as
even have
that.
to be
Yeah.
in-ring stuff, but he can still do that, and then maybe like that gives him a little bit of a taste of like, okay, like am I really interested in this? Am I not? I don't see any reason why, as long as he continues on the path that he's on right now, why they wouldn't explore this
Mhm.
opportunity with him, because like it seems so far going with former wrestlers in positions of power are actually working.
Mhm.
So it wouldn't be a bad idea for Punk, and Punk would bring people to NXT. Like people
Oh,
would
yeah.
want to be there
They
because he was
wanna go
there.
to
Yeah.
exactly. You have to
Yeah.
think of it like that.